It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. A colorful, powerful, and legendary figure in Louisiana politics, Edwin Edwards, who was dubbed the very last of the line of New Deal Southern Democrats, was long dogged by charges of corruption. Born August 7, 1927, in rural Voyelles Parish near Marksville, Edwards was the son of a half-French Creole Presbyterian sharecropper and a French-speaking Roman Catholic. His ancestors were among early Louisiana colonists from France who eventually settled in Voyelles Parish, referred to as the original French Creoles. He briefly served in the Navy Air Corps during World War II. Though he originally planned on becoming a preacher, Edwards eventually practiced law in Crowley, the seat of Acadia Parish. His career was further helped by his being bilingual and articulate in both English and Cajun French. He learned to cultivate the goodwill of the media, working reporters and editorial page editors. Edwards entered politics through election to the Crowley City Council in 1954. He was a member of the Democratic Party, which in that era had a monopoly on public offices in Louisiana, but which fell out of favor late in the 20th century. In 1964, he was elected to the Louisiana State Senate, where he served for less than 2 years. In 1965, he won a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives in a special election following the death of incumbent Ashton Thompson in an automobile accident. In 1972, he was elected governor of Louisiana, where he served an unprecedented 4 terms, spanning between 1972 and 1980, 1984 through 1988, and 1992 through 1996. That's twice as many elected terms as any other Louisiana chief executive. He served a total of 16 years in gubernatorial office, which at 5,784 days is the 6th longest such tenure in post-constitutional U.S. history. In 2001, he was found guilty of racketeering charges and sentenced to 10 years in federal prison. Initially serving a sentence in Fort Worth, Texas, he was later transferred to a facility in Oakdale, Louisiana. He was released from prison in January 2011, having served 8 years. In 2013, Edwards and his third wife, Trenna, were given their own reality show, The Governor's Wife, that aired on A&E. In 2014, Edwards again sought election to the U.S. House, running to represent Louisiana's 6th congressional district. He placed first in the jungle primary, but was defeated by Republican Garrett Graves by nearly 25 percentage points in the runoff election, a sign of Edwards' precipitous decline in popularity due to his felony conviction, as well as the Republican Party of Louisiana's growing dominance over state politics. Edwards was sent to hospice care for pain in his lungs in Gonzales, Louisiana on July 6, 2021. He died just 6 days later, 26 days short of his 94th birthday. The cause of death was respiratory complications. At the time of his death, Edwin Edwards had outlived 4 of his successors: Dave Treen, Buddy Romer, who died 2 months before Edwards, Mike Foster, and Kathleen Blanco. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.